Welcome back to Good Day Dateline. Jennifer Aniston is a great actress, but you know the first thing that comes to mind when you hear her name is her iconic hair. We're ready to talk to the man who helped create the Rachel, Michael Canale. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Great. What a fun opportunity we have to talk to you. Who knew that how many years later we'd still be talking about this iconic haircut and hairstyle and hair color? Tell us the story behind the Rachel.
The Rachel all started about 27 years ago when Jennifer Aniston was sent to Chris and I to get her new look for the pilot Friends. And we just sort of went from there, colored the hair, made it look a little bit more, the original blonde actually, where it went from dark to lighter. So then we made their medium brown hair into more of a caramelized light brown. And then Chris cuts it. I go back into it and put the signature highlights, and that was the beginning of the Rachel.
Did you have any idea that we'd still be talking about this 27 years later?
No idea. Actually, at that time, volume hair was a big deal. And then it turned into the flatter look and, almost like the center part. Notice how she went right into center part later. And that just held for, 25 years.
Yeah.
That look without the volume. So that's pretty cool.
I don't know if you know this, but right now in Chicago, which isn't too far away from us, there is a Friends experience, and the only character that they have an entire wall of hair is Rachel. They have all of her different hairstyles, all of the different colors and shades. Like you mentioned, her hair changed a lot in those 10 seasons, and you helped with more than just the Rachel, right?
Oh, yeah. I did her hair for 27 years, like every 5 weeks.
So what do you remember from that time? What stands out to you?
Stands out to me is when Chris just let it go for about a year and we just let it get longer. You notice in the third year is when you really started seeing that longer one length look with a little, layering around the face and, popping that highlight. That became her signature look, was that popped hairline. They call it now the money. That's the money shot.
So we are not all, as luxurious as Jennifer Aniston. We don't get to hang out with you in person. We don't get you to do our hair, but you have a new Color by Canale signature gloss line. So can you tell me about that?
Yeah, we made a signature gloss line to bring out the undertones of the skin, actually, and also maintain hair color. So once the hair is in its proper field, like a cool tone or a golden tone, whatever you're working with on the undertones, we made a gloss that actually preserves it and lasts up to, probably 10 to 15 shampoos, and reflects light well, protects the hair with UV, and that's why I made the midnight blue for Jennifer to pop out that hairline, to keep it in a more sandy look. Even though she's the golden girl, we still have to pop that hairline. Brings out her eyes, cleans her skin up. It's like that's the way it works, and it's midnight blue is the one we use for her.
Because even if we all think we want to look like Jennifer Aniston, most of us, aren't going to. So it's super important to, worry about your own skin tone and your own hair color when you're making these choices, right?
Definitely. I mean, there's two main undertones. One's golden and one's cool tone. And to find your tone, basically look at your wrist.
Okay.
You'll see a vein there at the upper part of the wrist. And if it's a greenish color, that means you're more of a golden to warm, like your undertone's golden or warm. And then if it's blue, you're a cooler tone, so you're more in the ashy world or the Scandinavian blonde, the brighter whites. And that's the way it works.
Well, that's a fun little tip. So for those of us that aren't able to hang out with you, like I said, what are the most important things we should ask our own hair colorist, our own hairstylist, when we're deciding to change our look?
When you're changing your look, ease into it. I mean, that's my favorite thing, is that the health of the hair to me is the main thing, so ease into your look. I don't know. I always used to tell people, like, let's say 20 years ago, go try on a wig, see what you like. You take a Polaroid, put it on your refrigerator, see if you can handle that. That's probably the most basic way to see if you're going to like something. It's how it works with your skin, and it works with your memory. Like, do I like looking like this? It's like, yeah. So Polaroid on the fridge, great way to pick your color.
I like that. I like that a lot. I think that's even better than, trying on a wig is even better than taking out an app and using, some sort of app that changes your hair color, because that's not the same as actually
Totally
putting the
not
wig
the same.
on your head.
It's like,
So if we want to get our hands on that gloss that you've invented, where can we check it out?
You can get it on KanaliSalon.com and coloredbykanali.com. And we also have Amazon, big on Amazon right now. The shampoo's actually doing that shampoo we made is doing amazingly. That's selling I think it's one of the top picks on Amazon right now.
Well, I am going to go check it out. Thank you so much for spending some time with us this morning, Michael.
Hey, it's my pleasure.
It was so fun to talk with him. Coming up next, we're taking you inside and outside at DI Yogurt in Loves Park. And later, we're putting together the perfect potted plant with the landscape connection. We'll be right back.